So yeah, Concord was a thing, or I don't know. The game just did horribly at launch, and I'm pretty sure I want to say there might be some hope for recovering it, but it's going to require a lot of work to get people to pay attention. Honestly, the issue with it is I don't even know why they went with the paid route when Overwatch, Marvel's Rivals, and a few other games are already coming out, and people are already sick of hero shooters as it is. So charging $40 was probably the dumbest thing they could have done, especially when, I doubt anyone's gonna give a game when the characters don't even look appealing to begin with, why they would spend money on it. And I feel like the people that are defending it and saying like, "Oh, you're just being a hater" and all that stuff. I always feel like those are the people that don't really enjoy the game or are have very low expectations, or they just pretty much are looking to get partnered or something like they're trying to get something out of it for defending the game. But yeah, why didn't just go free to play and then do like a founders package situation is beyond me. Like I said, the funny thing is I want to give the game a chance, but funny story is when it came out and it was in beta, I for some reason my PlayStation 5 kept shutting off every time I tried to play the game. I could only finish maybe half a match, or yeah, I would either finish a match, be in the middle of a match, and my PlayStation would shut off. The second I uninstalled the game, it stopped. And I'm just like, okay, that's interesting. But yeah, it like I that's why I can't really fully perform a good opinion. I mean, I do recall it being slow, but at the same time, I was still learning the game, and the sensitivity that I had it on wasn't the greatest. So, more than likely, me not enjoying the game or thinking it was slow might have been on me, but still, it was. It's just one of those things where I don't know, because like I said, the game itself just pretty much looks like something you would see being played in a movie. You know how whenever you watch movies and they're playing a video game and it's like some very generic CGI with random noises playing. That's sort of what Concord sort of is now, because there's not really a good design to it that makes the game look even remotely appealing at all. It just looks very bland. And that's the thing too, is they really, because they said apparently this was in works for like 8 years or something like that. So putting that much work and not making the characters at least, stick. Like the funny thing is, if they were working on this for 8 years, they had 8 years to see what character design works and what doesn't. But judging by the fact that they included pronouns for whatever reason, like yeah, to be honest, at that part, I'm not even confused. I'm just confused about why they included, because when you're being shot at in a video game and everything, I doubt the thing you really want to care about is the characters' pronouns. Just look at Overwatch. What's it called? People were defending Venture for being a they them, and yeah, pretty much defending the characters' pronouns had no impact on the game, to the point that apparently they aren't getting a skin for another 2 seasons. So not even Blizzard cares enough about the whole pronoun thing. It was probably just one of those things just to get some brownie points. But yeah, like I said, they don't have a legendary skin or anything like that. So the stuff they added seemed honestly pretty dumb at first. But yeah, going back to Concord, I don't know. I was gonna probably say I'll probably get it on sale, but if they want to take their chances on me, because not to toot my own horn here, but I do have a good amount of subscribers that match more than likely the overall player base of Concord. So if you want to take your chances with me, to the devs that managed to wander into this, because apparently they said that we're talentless hacks, but I'm someone that can pretty much learn on the fly. So again, if they want to take their chances with me, if not, like I said, no big deal. I'll just buy the game whenever it does end up going on sale, because at the rate it's going, it's honestly for the best that either it drops to a noticeable price range, if not free to play. Free to play with a couple like founders packages. That's probably the only way this game's gonna get salvaged, because anything else, and it's not gonna do so well. And that's the thing, is you really just can't be doing stuff like that. And like the more I talk about Concord, like I said, if you saw my community thing, I said this was gonna be a drag because there's so much to say and none of it is positive because I tried to form a positive opinion and my PlayStation kept turning off on me. So there's really not much I can really say if the game's good, bad, if it has potential, because I tried to play it during the beta and to be honest, it did feel slow. It felt like you had to play like the more faster paced DPS characters because if you played anything else, it was boring. That much I will say is playing a tank was the most boring thing ever because while the rest of your team would zip on into the fight, you were still sluggishly behind, and I don't know why they did stuff like that. Yeah, but I've rambled long enough. Like I said, if the devs want to reach out to me, you're more than welcome to. All my socials are there if you need it. But like I said, I'll maybe try the game out when it goes on sale, or see about getting a copy some other way. But as it is, Concord is, I don't know. It's in a rough spot right now. That much I'm gonna say. I don't like saying if a game's dead just yet because I've been proven wrong so many times. Because I honestly do feel like every game deserves at least a decent, a decent community at least. But sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't, and it just depends on how well the devs are willing to communicate and just kind of face a little humility on the fact that the game could have done well. They decided to do something that has been told so many times of stop being preachy, stop trying to be like adding DEI, stop, I hate to say this word a lot too, but stop going woke and all that stuff because realistically people play video games to be entertained, not to be preached or anything like that. So by doing stuff like this, you're just gonna be shooting yourself in the foot. Anyways, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Again, hopefully good luck to the Concord devs if they manage to kind of salvage themselves out of this one. And yeah, until the next video, like and subscribe, comment what your opinions on Concord is, and if it's anything like dead game and stuff like that, man, you know what, go ahead. Maybe they'll see it and maybe they'll see enough of it that equals that of their player base to finally do something about it. But yeah, anyways, until then, see you later, everyone.